Hi, my name is Dan. I live in Northeast Ohio. I have a half-acre garden I plant with just vegetables. And then this is my 1952 Farmall Cub, low boy. This is my plowing tractor. It's got a two-way 189 two-way plow that goes on the back. It's off of it right now. I got it tore down right now for to do a repair on a clutch, and you'll see in a second. Here's the clutch right here, how bad a condition it's in. I'll show you here. Get a close up here of this. You can see how the throwout bearing just ground into this thing here, and right here. It's down in here, oh, good 3/16 of an inch all the way around on there, and it just ate it up alive. And so I'm putting a new clutch on it, pressure plate, throwout bearing. Here's my throwout bearing, and you can see it's all rounded off. It's totally wore out down in here, and it's got a little bit of play in there on the but that's normal. So I'm putting a brand new throwout bearing on it, clutch, pressure plate, and getting that going. But I discovered, well, I realized my governor had been froze up for a while, but it ran pretty good even with it froze up. And so I took the governor, might as well do it all while I got it tore apart here. I took the housing off the governor here. Let me see if I can hang my light here for a second and show you something. There's not a lot on YouTube about governors on Cubs. And right here, as long as you got these here, your pieces here, bring it up here, you can see right here. You can see this little bearing here. As long as you got all the balls in that bearing and it's not eaten up, and don't even worry about it. That bearing there cost $50, that little bearing. Now let me show you how this governor works, because there's not a lot on YouTube about how the governor works. You can see when these weights here, right, there's one here and there's one right here. When you put them out like that, okay, as the rotates the engine higher RPM, it spits these out like that. As it slows down, they go in and it closes, see, like this. And that's how it should work, this part here. When you take this apart, you don't need to tear all this out of here and do all that. Just take the cover off. When the problem I had with my sorry about the shaking and stuff, but I'm trying to film while I'm talking. Problem I had with the governor was it was froze solid. It wouldn't move at all. I couldn't. Anything I did with my lever there, it wouldn't move. So if this part's doing this, that's, you know, this is all good now. This is all this has to do right here. This part here is that, okay? And then so we'll come back up over here now. I'll show you the new parts I got and how I'm fixing this. Okay, there's not a lot about governors on here, and then I'll get back to the clutch here for just a few minutes. Okay, here's the governor. This part here goes in the governor,